Okay, it's already 6:40. Thanks. So as I've said, welcome to the class. My apologies for the early in the morning when we could not have the class because of some issues with network. But these are challenges that are normal, and they are there with us, but still going to overcome them. The good thing is with the human being, you are told just the other day by Eliud through what he did that no human is limited. So don't think network can limit you. Still you can be able to achieve a lot, and you can still always find a way to navigate. Hata ukipata matope kwa njia, you don't go jumping and stamping on the mud. You just pass where there's no mud. So same case, you find ways of actually navigating through these challenges. So as I've said, I gave, and I'm still waiting, and I think we are working with Jude and Mercy so that we can divide you into groups. Then we can schedule the practical classes. So I'm going to do 4 to 5 groups. Then we are going to get the computer science department timetable. Will have a very detailed, let's say, breakdown of which student is going to be on which session on each and every day. There's somebody saying they're traveling. I have understood that, and I think that is why I'm recording this class, so that anyone who is later on, when you settle down, you can follow the class, and you're going to still get this recording, and also you're going to follow up on what I said. So that is not an issue. As long as network is there and we can record, we're good to go. Thanks for also continue to put in your names in the register. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that, then I'm going to take note of that. So very important. Then again, the other thing that you need to look at, I'll do the introduction. That is, I've told you I'm just doing this for 40 minutes. Is we need to help each other. Now that we are here in campus, maybe we need to also help each other catch up. So it means that you put in the effort, and I also put in the effort on my side. So for example, if you're joining these classes, these online classes for the first time, or maybe this is the first time, maybe you're going to be watching this video, if you're going to watch it as a recording, is you need to follow up with the students who are learning online. We have, I think, a number of prominent people who have been there in class. I think from, I know of Mercy, I know of Brenda McKenna, I know of Jude, I know of, I think is another person called Sharon, there's Mara, there's Albert. I know of different people within those courses that you're doing who you can contact and you can follow up. Some are even writing notes on everything that I taught on the smartboard. And even when you go and watch the recording, take notes of what I was teaching. Then you're going to move together. So it'll allow me to share my screen very fast and take you through the course outline. So I might not have done this at the very start. So it's something also new for everyone. Is first of all, introduction to computer application is offered under the Department of Computer Science. That is one thing you need to know. And it is a compulsory course for every student in Tharaka University College, whether you're going to do it this semester, like you are doing this semester, and others are going to do it in the next semester. So the other thing about this course, especially which I'm very happy with the acceleration and the force and what COVID has done to us, is that we have been forced to do it maybe in an online fashion or in a blended fashion now that we are also on campus. So what that means is a lot of the skills that you would have actually need to teach you from scratch, you already have some of these skills. You already have some of these abilities by the virtue of you being able to join to an online class. it means that you already have some ICT skills in you, which is very, very important. So, so the purpose of the course is to introduce students to general computing skills. Don't worry, these course outline. Let me just stop the share and I open the share again. Let me just do another share. I do the share on screen. The course outline is here. So let me do something here. Let me open my pen. So the course outline is here. You can see it, it's here. So it is within your e-learning portal. There was someone saying they have not been enrolled. I got information that you are being directed to lecturers, but I would advise also that you go to the lecturers. It's basically through your class reps. If you have class reps, kindly follow up with them to just do the process, because right now I think I've received over 40 messages of enrollment, some in SMS, some in WhatsApp, I don't know, I think some in email. So it's very hard for me to follow up who has been enrolled, who have I attended to, and who I have not attended to. So if you do it through the class rep, then the class rep can just accumulate and tell me, can you enroll these 10 students? Can you enroll these students and all that? So that is very important to note. Let me check. Maybe there's something I need to check here. Okay, thanks. Sorry for that. I was replying something very important for tomorrow. I hope you've gotten the memo on your emails about tomorrow's, you're meeting your your faculties and the departments tomorrow. So basically what that means is, maybe for those who are having classes tomorrow, maybe you can see how it's going to work out. But that is how it's working. Niko class tafadhali. Niko class. I don't know something about, and also something about this class. I think I need to make it very clear. When I've already started a class, don't call me. Don't try to text me. I can't be chatting, I'm teaching. I think we already know that as human beings, and especially as men species, you don't multitask. So what that means is, I'm not going to be answering your call. And also I can start texting you and chatting you up on WhatsApp or on any other platform. So maybe for those who need the link, maybe you can share with them. I think you can know how to see the link. Let me just give the link. Let me give you the link on the chat so that you can share with those maybe you want to join a bit. I'll follow up. That is the link. So let me go back. So as I've told you, let me just do this, and I do this. This is where your course outline is. That just okay. Let me see now is with that. Kindly remain muted. Remain muted if you're not speaking. Remain muted. Jacqueline, remain muted. Let me mute you. I don't want to put rules in this class. Let's be very honest with ourselves. Remain muted if you're not speaking. Unless you are asked a question, just remain muted. I hate muting you and not allowing you to unmute yourselves. Sometimes I need to hear from you, so don't unmute yourself if you're not me. And I'm going to kick someone out of the class if they're not following what I'm saying. I'm telling them. Okay, so that is the course outline. Let me just do that. So let me get back to the course outline on this side. So these are the learning outcomes. When I talk about learning outcomes, allow me to take this. sorry, I'm back. So I'm back. So as I was saying, learning outcomes are actually what you need to have already achieved through this course once you finish it. So you can see you should be able to do these things. You should be able to know what the various hardware and software components of a personal computer system. I think I've already taught this, but still I'll go through it again. The hardware and software components. For those who haven't gotten that, you can also check the videos. I've already given the recordings, so you can check those recordings once you're having time, and also you can even check them now. And I think I'll download them and maybe put them on YouTube so that it is easy for you to access them. I'll do that. Then let me admit some people, and I don't know, some people are still stuck in the waiting room. I don't know why, but it's fine. So the other thing is you should be able to demonstrate the ability to use basic Windows operating system features. And that is, there's a topic on this. There's a topic on this. There's a topic on this line with regards to that. Which is already available on your e-learning portal. And I also advise you, kindly read ahead of me. Read ahead of what, when I talk about read ahead of me, I mean read ahead of what I teach. So if I'm in topic 4, you should have already read about topic 5 and 6 and 7. So we'll be able to do this. And this is why I'm asking Jude and Mercy to help me dividing the class into 5 groups. Then I'll be able to schedule you into the labs at certain periods in time. And also I'll work with them so that I know when you are free. And we can decide on a certain exact time of the day for each and every day of the week, maybe from Monday to Thursday when you're going to the lab. And when you're going to the lab, you're going to work with the lab manuals that I give you. Then you ask questions. You can ask the interns who are there, and also I'll still be there to be in case of any consultation, and also during a class such as this one. The other thing that you need to mute yourself. Kipropian, mute yourself. Okay. Carry out problem solving and data analysis using a word processor, spreadsheet, and a database management application. So you should be able to use a word processor. When you talk about word processor, you're going to talk about Microsoft Word. When you talk about a spreadsheet, you're talking about Microsoft Excel. And you talk about database management application, which you're going to see how it works. You're talking about Microsoft Access. So that is that learning outcome. Should be able to know how to create a presentation using a presentation graphics software. You're going to see sometimes I'm going to be using slides. So I'm going to show you how you can use presentation graphics software. And you can see when you see it very well, from this point up until here, all these are basically practical related activities. So you can see a big chunk of your course is kind of practical and very important for you to be able to do them practically. So make the computer lab your friend. I'll be giving you the labs, try them. When you're having an issue or a challenge, you can always text me or call me up on WhatsApp or on call during office hours, and I'll be able to help you. Then you should be able to demonstrate the understanding of what is computer networks. And also you need to be able to identify the impact of the internet in economic activities. And you should be able to do simple binary arithmetic operations and number system conversions. Those are very important. So the course description is basically what you need to have gone through. These are some of the topics. Some of them have already started on them and be able to look at them. And you can see we are talking about hands-on training in a Windows-based operating system, talking about email. That's why I'm telling you the fact that you've been able to access this class, you've been able to get an institutional email, you've already done a lot of things and a number of things that you are able to train you on. So you're already experts in this, especially now because of COVID. So week 1 and 2, this is what we had looked at when we were doing the online class, and I'm still going to revisit it. That is the definitions, types of computers, computer applications in society, computer memory, secondary storage devices. Week 3, 4, and 5, we're talking about we're talking about this in terms of a 15-week, but we are on a special case. We are talking about us covering the course within the next 6 weeks. So the other thing that is very important to note, we've already talked about input and output devices and the processor. So, and week 6 and 7, this in topic 3, these are which I've already looked at, is computer software. I think we were we had already finished up on hardware. So we are now looking at software. This is where we are in terms of software. So very important to note this, that this is where we are with regards to our learning, is exactly where we are. And going forward, if you are to look at it from that perspective, is that we are going to now go to 8 and 9, look at computer networks, but still even these are theory. Also week 10 and 11 are theory, but the theory, these are the ones which are looking at in theory fashion. We're going to do them simultaneously. As you're doing this, also in practicals, we are also doing the Windows, and you are looking at also the graphic software, that is presentation and spreadsheets and database systems, and also the Windows. So Windows has not just been shown here. It has not been broken down, but you can see hands-on training on the Windows system, Windows operating system environment, which you're going to also have. So we are going to start with that. And this week, I think starting, maybe it's because you're having faculty meetings tomorrow, and also you're going to be having the principal's address and also the physical orientation is also going to be there between tomorrow and Friday. So the practicals are going to start from Monday next week. You're going to get a list with your registration number, and you look at the slot that you are in, whether your practicals are going to be on Mondays, whether your practicals are going to be on Tuesdays, or on Wednesdays, or on Thursdays. When you're talking about Wednesdays, you're also going to be having the theory class. So if you're on Wednesday, you're going to be having 2 classes, the practical class and also the theory class. And also I'm planning of having 1 extra theory class. So we're going to look at that so that we move it fast, because I want us to move very fast so that we cover the course and we are ready not only for the exams, but you also have the skills that are required. So for the books, don't worry about the reference books. We're also going to be providing most of the materials through the e-learning portal. But if you're interested, you can check out some of that. I think we are very clear with this. We are very clear that cuts and assignments account for 30%. I've already given 2 assignments. If you have not submitted, if it is your first class, you can liaise with me, and I'll be able to help you submit the cuts and assignment. I think I already helped a certain lady called Jacqueline today with regards to the assignments, this first and the second. So also submit, and also I'll still be giving some physical assignments. But what about the physical ones? I'm going to just be looking mostly at your practical skills. Your practical skills as what I really want to see that you've gotten them. And I'll be able to see them when I move around in the lab, during the lab sessions. So, but for the theory, most of the time you're going to still submit through the portal. So that is the introduction that I wanted us to have, that we had not had. So take note of this. You can decide to have it somewhere. You can go download it and write it down and just check. You can also analyze at the end of the unit. Will you have already been able to achieve this? Will you have been able to do some binary arithmetic? Do you know how to describe the impact of the internet? computer networks, presentation graphics, problem solving using the 3 major office productivity tools, then also looking at basic Windows operating system features and hardware and software. So I think with that, I can say I've covered enough. Allow me to just take in something here. I'm just taking in your those who have already written their names. Let me just save that. And then, unless now if there's any question, I'll take in questions now. Let me stop the share. So I'll take in questions so that you can ask me any questions that you have. Then we can finish up the class. Is there any question? Any question? You can unmute yourself and just ask the question. Is there any question so far?
Yes.
Any comments with regards to the introduction also? Yes, Naomi?
I'm asking,
Yes.
for those who did not attend the all classes online,
Yes. I'm hearing you. I'm not getting you now. Can you just speak up, Naomi?
I'm asking,
Yes.
for those who did not attend all the classes online and now
Yeah. Yes. I'm not, you're breaking down and I'm not getting you.
if you continue, tutakuwa disadvantage.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Pardon?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Who is speaking?
Will you repeat or will continue because I'm in classes? Yeah?
Okay. Okay. There's something that we need to just add on. We need to be very, very candid about it. There's somebody else not muted. Maybe let me mute you. Is it Emmanuel? I think it's Emmanuel is actually making a lot of noise. Emmanuel, you can mute yourself. You cannot speak. So, Emmanuel, kindly mute. Okay. So what I'm talking about is, it's not really a matter of repeating. Here we are. Let me just show you something here. Share screen. Let me just do my screen. Let me do share. Okay. Let me minimize this WhatsApp. Okay. Can you confirm you can see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. So you can see this is where we are, right? Where there's the blue. We are on 4th, right? Right, members, class? I need us to be interactive. I want us to be as interactive as possible. This is where we are, Cindy.
Yes.
Class. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yes, so let me open the charts. Maybe some people are saying something in the chat and I'm not getting it. Sorry about that. Something happened on my phone, on my laptop. So let me do my screen again. So this is where we are. Let me open my chart again. Okay, so this is where we are, right? We are on 4th, right? You started learning on, was it 28th September? So what that means is, sorry about that. What that means is we have 11th, 18th, 25th, and most probably 2nd. Second, because I think you might need also some time for revision and this on this week. Then you are starting your exams exactly on 14th December. You can see that. So for those who are not looking ahead, you might think we have a lot of time, but you don't have any time at all. You realize that we don't have time. And also you realize that I'm also teaching you. I'm teaching a different class. I'm teaching like 4, 5, 6 classes. So the best I can do for those who did not attend online is I can organize a separate class for you to catch up on those three classes that I taught. So what that means is you also need to put in extra effort on the part of yourself who did not attend the online class. So I'll organize that, but what will happen is you need to register yourself. You need to register, I think, with Mercy and and I think Mercy will create a group for you. Then we'll organize a date and time when we can meet, and I can take you through those classes that you missed. Is that fair enough? But I'll not do like 6, 7 classes. It's just exactly 30 classes. Will that be fine? Will that be fine? And we'll do those 3 classes in those 3 classes will be done in 1 week. So what that means is we'll do that. We'll catch you up in 1 week, that is next week. By the other week, you are at par with others. Sio kusema ati sisi hatuko online, si hatuko online class. By the end of next week, we are all tuko pamoja at par. Sini sawa? So what that means is next week, if you did not learn online, you have like 4 or 5 courses uko sawa. I think that would be fine. Sini sawa?
Yes.
That would be fine. Okay. So that, I think with that, we'll have sorted everything. And I'll also be preparing materials for you. Always interrogate these materials, go through these labs, the COSC 103 labs. Take time. You don't have to complain, oh, the computer labs are always full. Look for a time, even if unaamka wa kwanza, or you finish late in the night, maybe we can check, we can follow up, maybe if I can help you in our sessions, unasema oh, nimeshindwa ku access, and we see how we can do it so that you gain these skills. Mimi sitaki watu wanasoma for exams. Nataka by the end of the course 103 you say you can use a computer proficiently. Si hivyo ni sawa? Yeah, so I don't want you to just study for the exams. You can pass the exams. You can, if it was for the exams, you can just tell me, uniambie unataka A ama unataka B ama unataka C ama unataka D. Then we see how hard you're going to work towards that. But that will not make sense if you cannot use computers. So look at that, and you'll be good to go. Sini sawa? I think I promised I'm going to do 40 minutes. So I can see I've already done 32. So maybe if there's anything that needs to be addressed, you can tell me. For those who are not maybe written the names in the register, tell me, do that. I'm copying the chat again because I kind of logged out. So need to save that chat once more. So if you're not done your name, do, and also be using the learning portal. Hii mambo ya kuniambia ati unataka link. When you use ukitegemea link, it's like reading from the fence. You'll never achieve anything, because if you're asking me for the link, I'm sure you're not getting the notes. You're not having the notes because I own a learning portal, I own a learning app, and all that. And there's several requests that have been asked me, enroll me. First, kwanza confirm that you've been enrolled or not, because I usually enroll in bulk. And I think I usually send Mercy the screenshots, and then she shares the screenshots with you in the WhatsApp group. Maybe if you have not been added to the WhatsApp group, kindly provide your number. I don't know whether Mercy is in the class. Maybe Mercy, are you there? Let me check. Are you in class? You can say yes. I think Mercy is joining. She's in the waiting room. Jude, you are there, right? I can see Jude, you are there, right? So take those numbers, take note. I think Jude, you can put your number, then, and also so that students can contact you so that they can be added to the WhatsApp group. I think with that, unless there's any other thing, we can call it a class. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Anything else, class? Any questions? Yes? Any questions? Any questions for the assignments I've given those who had not submitted, and I've told you also write your names. For those who had already submitted, I'm still marking. Yes, Faith? Is it Faith? Do you have a question?
No, I have no question, sir.
Okay, that is fine. So we'll go on. And again, my apologies for early in the morning. I was also frustrated by the network myself, so it was out of my hands. So also another thing we need to apply, and I hope this also is going to go through to everyone because I'm also recording this, is let us apply patience. Let us apply patience with one another. I don't own Safaricom, Airtel. I also don't own Telcom, and I don't own the University College network. So what that means is if it is affecting you, it is also affecting me. If there's an issue with Safaricom network, it doesn't mean that it is affecting Faith and it is not affecting Tui. It is affecting everyone. So but still we push through because the most important thing is the practicals. And I've said the practicals are physical, right? The practicals are physical in class, in the labs. And to be clear, mostly I'll be using computer lab 2. So if you see your name and you see the day and the time, just know that you're also going to be doing it in computer lab 2. I think we have enough computers there. And Shadrach, what about the assignment? Maybe you can say on audio. I'm not getting you. What about the assignment? So the assignment I'm still marking. For those already submitted, I'm looking at them, then I'll give you feedback. You're still going to get the feedback through the portal and also through institutional email. Make the institutional email your best friend. A lot of communications are coming out from there. So unless there's any other query, I'll beg to end the class in the next 4 minutes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Faith?
We have others who have gotten late. What was going on? Because we have no clue what was going on in the class. We were just told now that the class is going on, then we just joined in.
Okay, don't worry if you did not get anything that was going on. I recorded the class, and after the class ends, within 10 minutes, I'll share the recording in the WhatsApp group. So you'll watch it again. Okay. You'll watch it again and just watch. It's going to obviously be a 40-minute video, and you're going to hear everything. And I'm also you'll see that I've already taken you through the course outline and what to expect for the whole course. Any other question?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. You're welcome.
No.
Okay, thanks, Faith. Any other question? Any other question? So my assignment to you is very simple this week. I'd like you to ensure that by tomorrow you know that the group you are in. I know you are in group D, but you're going to be group D 1 or D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, because I think they're going to be around 5, because I think we are around 200. So someone was asking, why can't we go physical? Why can't we go physical and you are on campus? But one thing I can tell you is obviously you're going to do the practicals physically. You can't learn online. You need to touch the computers. You need to do these things and just enjoy the facilities that are there. So yes, you're going to do the practical class physically. But think of it this way. If it is theory, can I really teach the same theory topic 7 times in a week? Can you do it if you are me? If you are Kevin Tway, can you teach 7 times the same thing in a week or 5 times? You surely can do that, right? And also the other thing is, even if I can do that, can I be given a class that can hold around 70 students or 50 students for each and every day of the week to be given that? And also there are other classes and you also have other classes to attend to. And how are we going to divide you? How are you going to know that every day of the week you're going to be free? Yes, Faith?
Excuse me. What if we use the cafeteria? What if we use
the cafeteria? The cafeteria is for eating. And I think even when you're going for CU, you usually have a limited time when you're supposed to be using the cafeteria for church services. So the cafeteria is for, yes?
Excuse me, we can just use it. We can just request to use it for almost 3 hours, 2 hours. It can be possible.
Okay, if we do that, we are going to be, let's say, going against what management intends for what management intends for the cafeteria, which is to provide a convenient place for you to eat and also to do that. So we can't go there and bring in lecture chairs into the cafeteria. And if I do that, will the lecturer also teaching communication skills also wants to do that, and another one and another one and another one. So you can see we're going to set a bad precedence and it's not going to go down well.
Excuse me.
Yes, Faith.
Excuse me, sir. What of
Yes, Faith.
computer lab 2? What of computer lab 2?
So computer lab 2, I've told you I'm going to divide you into 5 groups to be there. But the best I can do with the theory class is teach you like here online. I'll be also recording. And the other thing that I also want to avoid is having, let's say what? If I'm having like, let's say 5 classes, let's say every day of the week teaching the same thing, and I'm having Faith and Mercy attending the same class, the same students for the 5 days of a week, like how am I sure that I'm actually really achieving in reaching everyone physically? So the best way I can reach you physically, which is the essence of computer applications, is through the practicals, right? And that is what I really want us to do. And the dimension of practicals is you get the labs, you're going to be preparing the labs, you're also going to be printing them, then you get them, then you practice them, then where you're also having challenges, I'm also coming in and also guiding you. Every week is quite enough, is quite in order, right? I think we got lost a bit. Everyone, I think, got lost a bit somehow. So I hope that is clear, right?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, thanks. Thank you so much. Thanks for understanding. I know we are having this urge to continue meeting each other physically. We considering the fact that we are in campus, but we need to also look at the benefits that you're getting with having it in blended format. So I think with that, I'm past my time. I'm past my time.
Excuse me.
Yes, Mercy.
Yes. Can you burden the assignment? I think
Yes.
there is a network. There is problem in network here.
What about it? What about the assignment? What should I do about it?
No, I say you pardon.
About the assignment. Oh, okay. When I said the assignment for this week is for you to ensure that you are in a group that is being coordinated by Mercy and Jude. The groups I've told you D1, D2, D3, D4, I think, and up to D5. And actually, I'm going to follow up. You've got to know your group. Tomorrow, you're going to get the list of which day of the week you are doing your practicals. And the practicals are starting on Monday. Hope that is clear. So I've told you that is your assignment. It is not like an assignment that you need to submit, but it is something that I want you to do on serious. Then the other thing is, for those who have joined the class for the first time, I would like you to ensure that you've watched the video. Don't come to those remedial classes looking blank. I would like you to come and ask me questions. Ask me, I did not get this when you said this. I did not get it when you said this and that. Then I'm also having that class. I'm helping you get to have the skills and also the understanding. As you can see, we are in a period where the student does a lot of the work. I think in the morning you're being given numbers to look for us and everything. So don't sit back waiting for classes to be served to you at the comfort of wherever you are. Be aggressive, follow up on us, and we are there to help you. We are there to help you. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Chui.
Network. Most of us are
What about the network?
we are strong. Most of us.
Uh-huh.
We shall be using the Wi-Fi or what?
What? The
Hello?
network in terms of what? The network in terms of what?
Most of us
Network
are.
with regards to
So we should be using Wi-Fi.
do
Hello?
what? To do
To
what?
access online class. To access online classes.
Okay, you have. I think when I was starting out, you had options. You can be able to use the Kenneth discounted bundles. When the Safaricom is there, you can try and dial *544*60# and see. If you're not enrolled, you can just Google Kenneth discounted bundles and register for it. I think within 4 or 5 days, you're going to be enrolled to that rate. It is 500 bob, 10 GB, and that 10 GB you can access Zoom, access the e-learning and all that. So for the Wi-Fi,
Yes.
you look at it. Like right now, we are having a very good class. You can see that it's working and it's there. And I think most of you, I've seen, I think a number of you are in the cafeteria. I've seen some who have started their video and they are in the cafeteria. And so you can see you don't have to really make it look as if it's a matter of life and death, that if you don't attend the class and you're having issues at the point when the class is going on, everything should stop and you say that online is not working. So we are also finding ways to come up with this. And how brilliant is it that somebody somewhere tomorrow is going to be looking at this and being able to see what we discussed, even if they are somewhere in Marimanti right now looking for supper. I think you cannot get that if you are still in the campus right now. So yes, that is that. Yes, Faith?
Which one? Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
maybe Faith
sir.
is talking. Okay, it's okay. Mute yourself. Vincent, I hope I've answered you. Okay, any other question as I finish up? I think we have passed time. Will allow me to stop recording.